Dr. Gary, you created a test that could easily diagnose whether in fact somebody has Ebola in their system. Talk to me about how it works and how it's different from other tests.
Well, one of the problems with the situation in West Africa, and we also saw that in the case of the Dallas patient, was the long delay between actually being able to identify symptoms and then to know if that person has Ebola or not. So what we've developed is a rapid diagnostic test. With this test, you can get an answer of whether that person with the fever or these other symptoms has Ebola virus disease in the space of 10, maybe at most 15 minutes with this test. And so it's simple. You take a drop of blood. The test is very durable because we made it to last in West Africa. It has to stand up to ambient temperatures in the environment of 100 degrees or so all the time. So we think a test like this could make a big difference, not only in controlling the outbreak, but it's needed here in the U.S. and other places around the world as well.
Is this getting FDA approval now? What's the holdup if it works?
Well, what we need to find out is, does it work in the field? And so those tests are in West Africa right now. We're doing the test. If we have to tweak them a little bit, we'll do that. But we anticipate that we're going to have a good test that can work at the bedside of a patient or in an airport or something along those lines, where you need to have an answer really quickly in just a few in a very short period of time.
And that's an amazing point you bring up, and that is not just testing at hospitals, but also at airports, because obviously travel is such a big question right now. When you think about the way to contain this, aside from all of this, the U.S. is sending troops, they're going to be building hospitals. What happens if they simply don't have enough people to staff those hospitals?
Well, that's going to be an issue, and we need to be able to move healthcare workers into these areas. We need to be able to control this outbreak with people on the ground. And technological things can help, but really it's a person and logistical thing.